Did you know that Coca-Cola, one of the world's most iconic brands, was originally invented as a medicinal drink? Quite a revelation, isn't it? The year was 1886, and a man named John Stith Pemberton, a pharmacist by profession, created this legendary beverage. But it wasn't the refreshing soda we know and love today. No, it was marketed as a patent medicine. Pemberton claimed that his concoction could cure a myriad of health problems. Imagine sipping on a cold glass of Coca-Cola to shake off a headache or soothe a sore throat. From those humble beginnings, this fizzy drink has carved out a place for itself in the annals of history. It has evolved, adapted, and remained a constant in a world of change. From a humble medicinal tonic to a global phenomenon, the journey of Coca-Cola is truly fascinating. What makes Coca-Cola so unique? It's all in the secret recipe. This isn't just any recipe. It's an enigma steeped in mystery, intrigue, and of course, a tantalizing blend of flavors. It's known as Merchandise 7X, a name as cryptic as the concoction it represents. The Coca-Cola Company has maintained an ironclad seal over this recipe for well over a century. It's a secret so closely guarded, it's said that only a handful of people in the world know the true formula. The recipe is ensconced within a vault in Atlanta, Georgia, adding an extra layer of allure to its elusive nature. Over the years, whispers of the recipe's ingredients have swirled around. Some say it contains a dash of vanilla, a hint of lime juice, and a smattering of cinnamon. Others speculate about the inclusion of exotic ingredients like nutmeg and coriander. And then there's the most tantalizing rumor of all, the infamous coca leaf extract, which supposedly adds that extra zing to the legendary beverage. Yet despite these rumors and speculations, the exact formula remains a well-guarded secret. It's a testament to the company's commitment to keeping the magic of Coca-Cola alive and well. From the early days of John Pemberton's soda fountain in the late 1800s to the global giant it is today, the secret recipe has been the lifeblood of Coca-Cola. Despite countless attempts to replicate it, the Coca-Cola recipe remains one of the world's most closely guarded secrets. Just as Coca-Cola was starting to dominate the cola market, a new challenger emerged: Pepsi. Now let's hit the rewind button back to the late 19th century. In the year 1893, in the bustling town of New Bern, North Carolina, a pharmacist by the name of Caleb Bradham concocted a fizzy elixir. He initially called it Brad's Drink, a far cry from the internationally recognized name it holds today. Bradham, like Pemberton, the creator of Coca-Cola, was a man of medicine, and his invention was not just a mere thirst quencher. No, it was marketed as a health drink, a digestif to aid in digestion and boost energy. It was only in 1898 that Brad's Drink was rebranded, and the world was introduced to the name Pepsi Cola, a combination of the terms pepsin and cola, hinting at its healthful intentions. With Pepsi on the scene, the stage was set for one of the greatest business rivalries of all time. Coca-Cola and Pepsi, two giants locked in a fierce battle for cola dominance, a battle that came to be known as the Cola Wars. In the mid-20th century, this rivalry escalated into an all-out war. No-holds-barred marketing tactics, aggressive ad campaigns, and an intense battle for market share were the order of the day. What started as a competition between two soda brands evolved into a cultural phenomenon that reached every corner of the globe. One of the most memorable battles was the infamous Pepsi Challenge. Launched in the 1970s, Pepsi boldly invited consumers to take part in blind taste tests to prove that people preferred Pepsi over Coke. This audacious move not only shook Coca-Cola's foundations, but also marked a paradigm shift in Pepsi's marketing strategy. It was no longer about being an alternative to Coke. Pepsi was asserting itself as the better-tasting cola. Feeling the heat, Coca-Cola decided to fight fire with fire, or in this case, Coke with new Coke. In 1985, they changed their century-old secret formula and introduced New Coke. It was a high-stakes gamble that, unfortunately, didn't pay off. The public outcry was deafening. Loyal customers felt betrayed, and sales plummeted. Realizing their mistake, Coca-Cola quickly reintroduced the original formula as Coca-Cola Classic, a move that eventually led to a resurgence in sales. These strategic maneuvers, blunders, and recoveries have made the Cola Wars a fascinating study of corporate rivalry. The competition between Coca-Cola and Pepsi wasn't just about selling more soda. It was about proving who understood the consumer better, who could adapt quicker to changing tastes, and ultimately, who could win the hearts of the people. But the war wasn't contained within the borders of the United States. It spilled over internationally, influencing the beverage industry worldwide. From brand endorsements by global celebrities to the introduction of new flavors catering to local tastes, the cola wars have left an indelible mark on our global culture. The cola wars have not only shaped the destinies of these two companies but have also influenced the entire beverage industry. From their humble beginnings as health tonics to becoming global behemoths, Coca-Cola and Pepsi have come a long way. Today, they're not just beverages, they're cultural icons, recognized and consumed across the globe. The red and white swirl of Coca-Cola, the blue, red and white globe of Pepsi, these symbols are imprinted in our collective consciousness, transcending language and geography. Both brands have made their mark on the world, with Coca-Cola available in over 200 countries and Pepsi in nearly as many. They've infiltrated every aspect of our lives, from the cinema to sports events, from birthday parties to quiet nights in. They've become part of our shared global experience, a testament to their enduring appeal. But as they look to the future, both brands face significant challenges. The world is changing, and so too are consumer tastes. As the demand for healthier drinks continues to grow, Coca-Cola and Pepsi must adapt. They've started to diversify their portfolios, introducing water, tea, and juice brands, and even venturing into the world of coffee and energy drinks. It's an exciting time, a time of change and opportunity, as these brands navigate new trends and consumer demands. As they continue to evolve and adapt, one thing is certain: the story of Coca-Cola and Pepsi is far from over. Their rivalry, their innovation, their impact, it's a story that continues to unfold, a story that we're all a part of.